Joining us now, second-ranking Democrat in the Senate, Minority Leader Dick Durbin of Illinois. Kasie Hunt and Mike Barnicle are back with us as well. Senator Durbin, thank you for joining us. Given what we just heard, how is it going working with Republicans, the very Republicans that Joe was just speaking to?
Listen, this is not fair. They asked me to follow a performance by Joe Scarborough as the poor old country lawyer, or these videos that you have of people showing that the inmates are in charge of the political asylum. But I'm going to do my best. So for the last several weeks, we put together a bipartisan group of senators and members of the House. We sat down and said, what can we agree on in terms of COVID-19 relief now, this week? What can we do? And we came up with a $908 billion bill. Mark Warner, Joe Manchin, Jeanne Shaheen, Angus King on our side, Collins, Murkowski, Cassidy, and Romney, of course, on the other side. And we've got a bill we want to be called on the floor of the Senate. We don't want to go home and face the reality of what's going to happen at the end of this month. 12 million Americans are going to lose their unemployment insurance the day after Christmas. Merry Christmas. We're going to see 30,000 airline workers losing their jobs in Illinois. We're going to see other small businesses closing because there's no money available to help them to try to survive this. This is inexcusable. We have got to move forward, and we want our bill called.
Kasie Hunt, you've got the next question. Kasie?
Senator Durbin, good morning. It's good to see you. My question for you is, if you're willing to do this now, $908 billion, why weren't you willing to do this before the election? Democrats held out to spend closer to $2.2 trillion. This relief was just as badly needed before the election. What's changed?
Kasie, you know that if you go back 6 months ago, Nancy Pelosi passed a major relief bill in the House. Then she reduced the number and passed a second bill. She has been bargaining in good faith and was unable to reach an agreement between the White House and, of course, the Democrats. But also remember, Senator McConnell never once attended any negotiations, not one. He wouldn't sit down at the table. Well, we decided we couldn't wait any longer. Yes, I want a lot more money than $908 billion, and we're going to need it for the basic things of the administration of the vaccines. But take what we can get at this moment. $908 billion is a bare minimum, but let's do it together on a bipartisan basis and actually help the people of this country.
Senator Durbin, it's Willie Geist, the majority leader, has already said, Mitch McConnell, that he's not particularly interested in this new bipartisan effort. So if he's not interested and he can't rally Republicans around it, how do you change that dynamic? How do you get this through?
Well, we're hopeful that some of the Republican members that have told us privately that they're upset with that decision by McConnell will step up when the time comes for a vote. If they tell him that it's not business as usual, we're not going to spend Christmas Day here in Washington because Senator McConnell doesn't want a matter even debated on the floor of the United States Senate. If enough Democrats and Republicans say that, I think we can force the issue.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.